It is late in the day. Good evening. My name is Ricardo, owner of junkguysdfw.net, and also owner of most of the commission accounts across the U.S., like Junk Guys Nashville, Junk Guys San Diego, Junk Guys Tampa, Junk Guys RGV, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, holy moly, Frisco. And I want to talk about that because I think it's crazy how people have noticed how we work with other junk removal companies in the DFW area and have done it across the US. So every Tuesday night we do a mastermind group class. It's a class where I bring up a subject. We talk about my haunted house. We talk about business, really. And we just talk about the overall things that go on in the junk removal world. And when we were talking about 2 weeks ago, I noticed that Hanario, he is the owner of Junk Guys Tampa Bay, was talking about how Indio, another guy inside our meeting, are working together. They go tackle jobs together. They go and do estimates together. And I was like, whoa, what's that about? He goes, yeah, well, we decided to do it. You do it. Why can't we do it? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And this morning, and that's just a small example. This morning I was talking to my son, Maddie, and he was telling me about how him and CRS Superior Cleaning out of McKinney, Texas, work about 6 days a week together. These two guys, they own junk removal companies in the McKinney, Frisco area. To be honest with you, they're competitors. They're 100% competitors, right? In the same area, and they both help each other out. And I was kind of talking to Maddie. I said, what do you mean y'all both help each other out? He goes, yeah, we both, if someone's got a big job and we go help him out and I go help him out. And I said, so how do y'all pay each other? He goes, we don't. We just help each other out and we pay it forward to every job. So here's what happens. If Maddie's at a hot tub, he picks up the phone and calls Clinton. He saves that save. Clinton helps him out. And if Clinton needs help with this truck or helps with the job, Maddie goes and helps him out. They don't exchange any money whatsoever. They're helping themselves out as a competitor. They're friends. You know, I know Clinton Ritter. Clinton is a nice, quiet guy. And Clinton is working with my son, Maddie, in Junk Guys Frisco. He owns CRS Superior Services up in McKinney. And if it's anyone that I have to pick for Maddie to hang out with and Maddie to work with, it would be Clinton, it would be Orson. Stand-up guys. Clinton doesn't drink. He's not a crackhead. He's not doing stupid stuff. He's hanging out with Maddie. Man, that's great for me. And I love that. Just due to the fact that not only that, but he's got more of like a mentor kind of, right? And you know, here's what's funny about this process that they're doing working together. And you're gonna go, whoa. And I know I'm talking about this correctly. The fact is that when they work together and they need 2 employees, they keep their expenses down. Their expenses stay low by not having to hire someone else and not having to pay it. So Maddie the other day, this is the craziest thing. So Carlos calls me. Carlos, another junk removal company locally, called me. He said, hey, Ricardo, I got this refrigerator in McKinney, Texas. You want to remove it? I said, well, hey, brother, all I'm going to do is give it to my son, Maddie. He goes, well, yeah, you know what? Why don't you take it and do whatever you're going to do? So Carlos ends up giving me the piano, right? I turn around. He sends me the information. I turn around. I prep Maddie. I give Maddie the information. And Maddie turns around and hires him and Clinton. They go do a $200 piano. Load it into the truck, finish it off, and then they go do one of Clinton's job the same evening. So it benefited both of them. It benefited both of them because Maddie doesn't have any expenses, doesn't have to pay Clinton. So it works out really good. You know? And that's what I'm talking about when it happens to do with working together and keeping your expenses low and making it work out for your business. I love the fact that Maddie took it upon himself to work with another junk removal company. And what's funny is that Maddie up in Frisco also has worked with 3 of my other guys. Okay, not only one, but 3 of my other guys. He's worked with Jose. They did a $2,500 job. They did a decking. Then he's worked with my boy Lionheart down there. And now he's working with Clinton. So Maddie has worked with the multiple junk removal owners. And that's really cool. I like that. He's found a way to find his competitors and make his competitors his friends, and make his competitors his competition his buddies. And I love that about that, man. That we all need to do that right there. You know? So I've been working with Randy Cook. Randy Cook owns Randy's Junk Removal, DFW, in the Dallas Fort Worth area. That's the name of his company. And Randy Cook has been working for me. I hired Randy Cook, and Orson calls me up the other day. He said, "Can you help me out Saturday?" And I told him, "I can't, dude." And he goes, I'm going out of town. I'm going to Palestine to a Texas Railroad Polar Express. I told him I can't do it. I'm going to Polar Express. And he was like, "Oh man, can I get Randy's phone number? Can Randy help me out?" I was, "Dude, of course." So him and Randy went and knocked out a job themselves together that was too big for Orson by himself. And they knocked out a job together, which was really cool. And they shared the job. They didn't have to pay each other. He just owes them right. So now Orson owes Randy a job, to help out. Pretty cool. Check this out. That's pretty cool. So I'm over here in Fort Worth. They already put up the Christmas tree. Pretty cool. Really nice tree. Yeah. Really nice tree. Check it out. They didn't waste any time with that thing, did they? Hey, for the holidays. Nice. I decided to take a long walk. Me and my wife, we got back from Palestine, Texas. She went off to go do something, and I said, I'm going to take a walk. I decided to take a walk myself. While I was doing it, I decided to just talk about things that kind of, that I was thinking about this past weekend. Well, you know what? I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if it happens to do anything with junk removal. So right now, I'm trying to build our database for customers. I was thinking of an idea yesterday, and it's a good idea. So we took this Polar Express in Palestine, Texas, and they have this thing on the website that was kind of weird. It wasn't kind of weird, it was just normal. It said for $3 off, no, it was $5, for $5 off. By the way, tickets were $110. For $5 off, please insert your name and email, and we'll send you the coupon through email. Just show it to the person at the register. I'm like, okay, why not? So I put my name, Ricardo Hernandez, junkguysdfw at Gmail. I hit enter, and immediately I got this email, and the email replied, "Here's $5 off coupon, so send this over." I was like, okay. So I went over to the lady, and she applied the $5, and I got a discount. So later on that night, let me tell you what happened. I was talking to the president of the railroad, Texas State Railroad that's out there. And you know what's weird about it? I was just asking who runs this thing. They told me it was her. So I went to go talk to her. We had a good long talk. Nice lady named Amy. And we're talking there. And I asked her about the coupon. You know what she told me? She said, oh, we do that so we can build a database on everybody. And I was like, what are you talking about? She said that by getting everybody's email and phone number, what we're going to do is send them later on when we do another railroad something, whatever, you know, a prom or a Halloween or a harvest train. They do a few different themes on that train. We send them an email to let them know. So then I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to do that. So this upcoming year, I'm going to offer a coupon to anybody who comes to the website, Junk Guys website, the Junkyard Haunted House website. And on it, you're going to get a $3 discount for coming to the haunted house. All you got to do is put your name and your email. And guess what? I'm going to send you an email back with the coupon for $3 off, and you can present it to my wife at the front desk or my sister Emily at the front desk, and they'll give you a discount. That way, if I get a bigger warehouse or another haunted house and we move, I can tell everybody, hey, the junkyard did not close down. We just moved to a different location, and we'll be prepared for that, which is pretty cool. So that's something new I'm going to use in the junk removal world. Yeah, I'm going to use what I learned this past weekend at the Polar Express, and I'm going to use it towards the haunted house. So it's pretty cool. I was totally blown away by how they did it, so I want to copy it. And I think it's going to be a great incentive for people to give me their information and me to send them the coupon. See, they have to send me the correct email or they won't get the coupon, so they can't apply the coupon, right? So that's what I'm going to do. It'll be pretty cool. I've been looking forward to apply that. Then, you know, there's so many little things that I learned. Here's one thing. While I was at the Polar Express, I knew they had QR codes for the route. One QR code for the route for the train, where it was going. Another QR code was for the tickets. Another QR code that they had was all the other things that they offer on the trains. Like the harvest train, the prom train, the back to the 20s train. They have so many themes for this big old train. And I was just, oh man. So whenever I do something else for the haunted house, like maybe a haunted Christmas or something, I can add it to a QR code, send out thousands of emails to all the customers that came to a haunted house, and they can apply it. Send them out the emails and maybe they'll come. Just ideas, right? Just ideas. You always got to have ideas. Any good idea that brings an extra revenue is helpful. That's how I look at it. Any extra idea, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I was reading this. Here goes, changing the subject a little, guys, just talking about something else. I was reading this Facebook post earlier. I think it was Saturday morning. Well, we were driving. I was just looking through Facebook. I drive and I look through Facebook all the time. And I saw this Facebook post where this guy was asking people in the group if he should charge extra for going upstairs or downstairs. If he should charge extra for picking up stuff like that. And I was like, wait a minute. So this guy on the group says he went to a lady's house to pick up a small dresser. It's 4 foot high, 2 foot wide, and it was located upstairs. He had told her $75, but since it was upstairs, it was an additional $50. So I was like, whoa, okay, that's kind of pricey. $75 to remove the dresser, and another $50 because it was upstairs. So get this. That was $125, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's fair. I was thinking, I don't know if that's that bad. Huh. All right, so when it was upstairs, he could not bring it down the stairs because the stairs had a turn. And I was like, okay. So he had to take it out the back door instead through another set of stairs. It was a big house, apparently. So the stairs that went straight was the stairs he wanted to use. And he said if he had to take it down the back of the house, he had to go around the house, he wanted to charge an additional $50. I was like, wait a minute. 4-foot high dresser, 2-foot wide, charging $125 plus the additional $50 because now you got to go in the backyard. It's $175 for a dresser. Now it's getting really pricey. I found it kind of unusual, and people were like, you got to charge him to make your money. Well, depends how much you pay for that ad too. I mean, do you really have something better to do than to remove a dresser and it takes you 30 minutes to do? Just take it on the back and don't charge extra. Hell, I'm surprised you charged because it was upstairs. I mean, you got to expect that some of this furniture's got to be upstairs or around the house. I mean, how do you do that, right? So let's pretend that I go to a person's house and I'm doing a house clean out, and I've quoted the lady for this and this and this, $400. And she says, hey, Ricardo, by the way, I have a small dresser upstairs, 4-foot by 2-foot wide. How much extra would you charge me? Considerably, it was upstairs. I probably wouldn't charge her anything. I just remove it. I'm already charging her $400 for all the other crap. But how about if I was like this guy and I said, well, ma'am, if it's upstairs, $75, $20, $50 to bring it down, and then I got to take it out the back another, $75. So I'm going to charge you $575, $175 extra. Man, how happy would she be about that? I'm going to teach you a lesson, guys. You want to lose a customer? That's the way to lose a customer really quick. Yeah, that's the way to lose a customer. They're not going to be happy at all. You do that shit. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, I have something I want to talk about. There's a method that 1-800 uses. I'll bring it up right now. We'll talk about it a little. But this is what they do. My friend who works at 1-800-JUNK still right now to this day, this is what these conniving, evil, overbearing workers do. They set up an appointment for you to come out and look at their stuff, right? They will never give you a quote over the phone. Never. They never give you a quote over the phone. They want to come out and give you the estimate on purpose. Do you know why? All right? Because they make you feel sorry for them because they showed up already in a truck, in button-up shirts and slacks, and they're already there. So they pressure you and they push you towards doing the job, and then it's an expensive job. So let's say it was that dresser and two guys show up and they say, oh, that's $300. Oh, that's a little, well, sir, we're here right now. I mean, we could work out something. Let's do $250. And you're stuck there going, what? He goes, sir, we drove from, Dallas here. We're here to give you an estimate. We came out here. We're here. There's two of us, Oh, man. I heard this horror story from one of my customers for a fridge removal. They came out and they gave one of my customers an estimate to remove one. To remove a fridge, a double door fridge. 1-800-JUNK came out and said $225. And the guy goes, no, I'm not going to pay that. $225. Y'all said y'all start at $75 and go up. So he's thinking it was $75. And the 1-800-JUNK says, look, sir, we just showed up. We came, we scheduled you in. We waited the 2 days you needed us. We're here. We got our nice button-up shirts. Look, we got this nice little tablet here. We checked the pricing. It's $225 to remove this fridge, and we got our truck right outside. There's 2 of us here. You know, they pressure you. They're trying to make you feel guilty for having them come out. Kind of like a guilt, feel sorry for them. Hey, they came out and did all this estimating. Whatever, dude. Fuck you. That's some bull. Whatever. But they pressure the customer to make them believe that, man. It sucks. Customer got mad. He told them that to leave. And get this, they went into their truck and they came back and they said, sir, it won't be $225. Let's work it out. Let's do $200. And the guy goes, no, I'm not going to do that. We found another company called Junk Guys, which was us, and they'll do it for $45. And when he said, no, I just found another company where y'all were in the truck debating on negotiating. So they probably went into the truck, started talking. Oh, let's just give him a better deal. He won't do $225, he'll do $200. Then the owner come out, they got out of their truck, they said, let's do $200. Make you feel guilty, man. And pressure the customer. Well, here's one for you. The customer said, no. I got a company on his way right now, Junk Guys, and that was me. That was me. And you should have seen what 1-800-JUNK did. Said, hey, you know what? We'll do it for $45 also. If he's gonna do it, we'll do it for $45. If that guy's not licensed, that guy comes in a shitty pickup truck, blah blah blah. Dude, the owner said, dude, y'all need to leave. Y'all need to get out of here. Bye. And he refused to hire these guys to do the job. I came out there and he told me the whole story. I was like, what? Dude, I don't come in a shit. I had a box truck, a white box truck that I just washed. Yeah, it's a white box truck. Shitty truck. Just blew me away. I was like, whatever, dude. Whatever. Kind of funny that they had to lay into me to make them feel better or something. I don't know what their deal was. Jerks. So, I tell you that story because these guys are conniving, dude. They know who I am in DFW, of course. I mean, you're Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's kind of, and you're in this industry, Junk Guys. I mean, you got to kind of know who we are, I guess. I don't know, man. Been around for 17 years. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave y'all with that. I'm going to go watch some football. I saw Kansas City and the Bills playing right now. I'm going to give me a nice little coffee and head home. Thanks for all the people watching this video. I appreciate it, guys. There's the park. There's the Christmas tree. You can see the Christmas tree way out there. Pretty cool. It's right there. Right there. There's the Christmas tree right there. I'm going to go get me a nice coffee, head home, and watch it. I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget, guys, if you like my video, subscribe. And if you're spending money on coaching or mentorships, I have over 110 videos about junk removal, practically giving them away to the junk removal community, because I'm trying to build this community. $1.99. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you want to learn about junk removal? Get it from someone who's been doing it for 17 years. Yeah. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.